Ideobabble. Noun, ideological jargon. The ideological jargon scoundrels use to control others or justify taking their money. To elaborate, an ideobabble is the use of certain abstract words or ideas that are barely distinguishable from gibberish, but which cause other people to bow to them and compel them to surrender their hard-earned wealth. There are two broad categories of ideobabble. First is the abstract words or phrases that cause other people to bow to the speaker, and the second category are the large bodies of text that are usually impossible for the average person to understand, but are ultimately untethered from reality. Anything Karl Marx wrote is basically ideobabble. But let's start off with the first category and give some really simple examples of ideobabble. You're selfish. This is an abstract nonsense word. Oh no, I have a concept of self. I put myself first before other people. I therefore have self-esteem, self-confidence, and don't suffer from anxiety and depression, which are fundamentally caused by a lack of self. Oh, how dare I? But what they're doing is shaming you by saying that you're a naughty person for not self-sacrificing for everyone else, and therefore not putting the money in the hat, which they happen to be holding. This is ideobabble. You're greedy. Again, this is just an abstract nonsense word that means nothing. Yes, I have a sense of self, and my self has needs. Therefore, I go out there and satisfy those needs. That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. But they're using this ideobabble to control you. You must contribute to society, I command ye. I will control you with my magic words to compel you to do what I want. No, I'll decide what I do in my life. Thank you very much. But it is your duty. This is the third positionist phrase, and it's untethered from reality. It is your moral obligation to what? To whom? Why are you bowing down to someone else? Why don't you stand up for yourself? Again, this is ideobabble. You're a fascist. Fascists are proud of their fascism, so you can only use fascist as an insult against people who are not fascists. Otherwise, the insult doesn't work. So it's self-refuting, because you're targeting people who must not be fascists. Again, this is a magic word designed to shame you into bowing to them. It's ideobabble. You're not a conspiracy theorist, are you? Translation, you don't believe the people holding the hat, therefore we're going to shame you and hope that nobody else listens to you, because otherwise we don't get the money we want from other people. But Karl Marx said... I don't care what the prophet said, I'm not part of your cult. But who's going to build the roads? This is just a strawman dismissal tactic. Yes, the roads would be built in the system of economics we're standing up for, but this ideobabble is designed to make you lose frame. And here are some more complex examples of ideobabble. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. Plato has just said, freedom is slavery. That's literally what he's just said. Ideobabble. Liberty does not exist in the absence of morality. Morality is an abstract concept that's untethered to reality. It's ideobabble. Burke just wants to dictate to others what he's decided is best. The state and the individual are one, or better perhaps, state and individual are terms that are inseparable in a necessary synthesis. I mean, this is dialectical materialism, which is also on the list, and all of this is a sham justification for dictatorial control over your lives. So let's use ideobabble in sentences. That's just ideobabble. I'm not interested in your ideobabble. Stop resorting to ideobabble. You're talking a load of ideobabble. Instead of talking ideobabble, why don't you get a job? Hegel wrote a load of ideobabble. You're just trying to justify the theft of my wages with your ideobabble. I don't need to answer your ideobabble, my property, my choice. Don't be fooled by their ideobabble. And yes, I did just invent this word, and yes, I've already started to use it because it calls out their nonsense perfectly. I would encourage you to use it too. See my video on Hegel's ideobabble, and you'll come to understand the nonsense these cult leaders are peddling. Thanks for watching, bye for now.